Welcome everybody to the Copa America Preview series, where we'll be previewing every nation that is participating in the Copa America this summer. And in today's video, there's only one nation to start: the defending World Cup champions, the defending Finalissima champions, the defending Copa America champions, Argentina. Can they secure number 16 and have one more than Uruguay? No doubt Argentina are going to be favorites heading into this Copa America, but let's have a deep dive and discussion about this national team and what do we expect of them heading into the Copa America. So the first talking point I want to kind of discuss is really the dynasty that we are going to see with this Argentina team. As you can see with the two photos, a World Cup, a Copa America, could have had the Finalissima as well. If Argentina win this Copa America, they are the first nation in South American history to win a Copa America, a World Cup, and a Copa America all in a row. Brazil has never done that, Uruguay has never done that, and Argentina have never done that as well. So this team can create history and really cement itself as one of the greatest international teams ever. And to think where Argentina were from 2016 to 2018, I mean, a total fiasco with the FA. Just seemed like they had no money, disorganization. Then you had a tattooed bulldog on the sideline who had no clue what he was doing tactically. To now, yes, they could schedule better friendlies, like you're playing El Salvador and Costa Rica. I mean, come on, man. You should be playing Spain. You should be playing Italy. You should be playing England. That's who Argentina should have played against in March with the friendlies. But unfortunately, the FA, it didn't work out. But it just tells me that if they do this and win this Copa America, where do you put them in the dynasty rankings? Where do you rank them then, people? Are they better than the Spain from 08 to 2012? In my opinion, if they do win this, I don't think they're better than that team. But if you look at the history of international football, they're going to be a top 5 team. They will be. To do that in 3 years, to win 3 major honors, historic. Absolutely historic. So this team are on the verge of accomplishing a truly magnificent feat, and one that many did not see happening. I honestly, in 2018, after that World Cup, I thought, oh, this is done. I don't know if Messi's ever going to win a World Cup. I don't think he's ever going to win a Copa America. Fast forward 5 years, 6 years, and look where they're at now. Look at where they're at. They have great young players, experienced players with Di Maria, Messi, Otamendi. They have the perfect blend, and now they're on conquest and now want to secure another Copa America. But there is one man to really discuss about when it comes to Argentina, and that is Scaloni. Remember, he was the cheap option. They tried to go... Basically, Scaloni to the Argentine FA is like going to Walmart. That's what he was. Let's just go to Walmart. We can get the cheap vegetables. We can get the cheap batteries. We can get the cheap meat. They didn't go to Whole Foods. They could have easily... See, when you think of Argentina FA, you think, okay, they got money, they can secure a good manager. Scaloni was the cheap guy. Nobody had expectations. Nobody. And the work he has done to bring sort of a chemistry where they're not solely reliant on Messi. Yes, beforehand in 2014, 2016, 2015, the team was give the ball to Messi and see what he does. That was Sampaoli's tactics. Sampaoli said, nada más. Give the ball to Messi and see what he does. But Scaloni has brought the perfect balance of, all right, we're going to work as a team. Messi is that guy, but we're going to work as a team to achieve the goals. And he deserves a lot of credit. A lot of credit. And if he secures this Copa America, he's going to be regarded as one of the greatest international managers of all time. Yeah, he will be. And he's not even that old. He's not even that old. Will he stay after this competition? We'll see, because, yeah, again, the FA is a bit... But he deserves... If he wins this Copa America, he needs to get a statue. Immediately. You know the obelisco in Buenos Aires? Beautiful obelisco in the center of Buenos Aires. There should be the obelisco, and then Scaloni's statue right next to it. If he wins this Copa America, because the work he has done and... to bring Argentina back to where it should be, he deserves all the credit and tactically knows how to prepare for games. Yes, the Saudi Arabia game was the only sort of, and Uruguay at home in CONMEBOL World Cup qualifiers. Those are the only 2 games where I'm like, he got it totally wrong and got outclassed. Other than that, Scaloni has been spotless. Absolutely spotless, and You have to give him a ton of credit for it. And let's see, can he do it again for Argentina? Next talking point, and this is a good one when it comes to this team. It's the midfield. This midfield, whether it's Rodrigo de Paul, McAllister, Enzo Fernandez, Ezequiel Palacios, Lo Celso, you can name it. The work rate they do and the ability to keep the ball is what helps this Argentina team so much. Because if they didn't have this quality midfielders, would this team flourish? I'm being honest. And I think it really... This midfield was so evident in the World Cup final. The goal for Di Maria, the beautiful play from the midfield to break the press of France, just shows you they have tenacity, they have that dog in them, they have the ability to keep the ball. I love it. And also the work rate. You can't just have a midfielder like, okay, he doesn't have to really defend, he doesn't have to really work off the ball, he can just get the ball and find passes. No, these guys work. They run their asses off so that then the likes of Di Maria, Messi can flourish. Now, I want to know your thoughts in the comments down below. What should be the starting midfield for Argentina? This could be the one. I honestly would put Palacios from Bayer Leverkusen. I think he's been excellent all season. He's a little bit of an injury-prone player, but I think he's really good. Then you have Palacios, you have Rodrigo de Paul, and McAllister. I think that should be the three in the midfield. Rodrigo de Paul is going to start. He's the bodyguard for Messi. He's going to start. So, as much as I love Enzo Fernandez, I think Enzo's a quality player. My three would be Palacios, McAllister, Rodrigo de Paul. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, but you really have to highlight the midfield because without them, I'm being dead honest, people. I don't think they would have won Copa America or World Cup. Without these three guys emerging as the sort of stars, especially Enzo Fernandez in the World Cup. Like Lo Celso did his thing at the Copa America, but man, it's just so... To see a midfield for Argentina finally be able to keep the ball and look at least like a footballer, it's great. It's not Lucas Biglia, who's like clueless out there. You got McAllister balling out with Liverpool, Rodrigo de Paul doing his thing for Atletico, Enzo, of course, struggling with Chelsea, but still, whenever he puts the Argentina kit on, he's money. So you gotta highlight these players, and yeah, let me know your thoughts. Who should be the starting midfielders for the Copa America? Oh, Di Maria. What a sad time, because he has announced that this will be his last tournament for the national team. A goal in the Finalissimo, the winning goal in the Copa America, a goal in the World Cup final. If you want a big game, Di Maria, you're starting. You always go to Di Maria in a big game. He will come up clutch. That's why his nickname is Mr. Clutch. Because when the chips are down and you need your stars to step up, Di Maria does it every single time. Does he have one more magical moment in his powers and in his ability? I'm not actually denying his ability, but it's just more about his physicality. Does he still have it? He's shown some good moments for Benfica, but it's going to be after a long season. Can he do it for Copa America? Look, he's going to do everything he can to win another Copa America. Then if you look at Di Maria's career, all the Champions Leagues, Copa America, maybe even twice, a World Cup, bro. You know what? In the future, we always talk about, oh, that baller that we saw 20 years ago, the streets will never forget. The streets will never forget Di Maria, because when finals appear, this man shows up. And he's going to be vital. He's going to be vital, because yes, you know, Argentina, we're going to get to the group and everything in the path. It's not the most difficult. When it gets to that final, whether it's an Uruguay, a Colombia, or Brazil, you need Di Maria. You need him. And he will show up one last time. And what a great career for the national team. And what a great career club-wise. And it's sad, man. But he deserves all the praise he gets. Because he is simply Mr. Clutch. Who should start at striker? That is going to be the big question mark for Scaloni. Who should start as striker? Should it be Alvarez or El Toro Lautaro Martinez? Obviously, we saw what Alvarez did at the World Cup. like McAllister, like Enzo Fernandez, he stepped up his performances and he got crucial goals like in the semifinal of the World Cup. But if you look at his form recently for the national team, it hasn't been the greatest. And Lautaro, even though he's a goal-scoring machine with Inter and he's the captain and leads by example, his national team career hasn't been the greatest. I mean, he had a really good Copa America in 2021. Since then, the less spoken, the better. So, who should start? I think you kind of have to go with Alvarez. He has deserved and he has cemented that spot to himself. Now, if Lautaro keeps on performing, and I think what Scaloni is going to do is he's going to try both guys in the friendlies in June, and whoever steps up will get the starting position. And if one of them just has a horrible start, the man who's on the bench, whether it's Alvarez or Lautaro, they're just going to come straight into the starting lineup. For me, I think it's Alvarez. I think Alvarez has to start. He kind of brings that sort of... Both players are sort of similar, but I feel like Alvarez is better with the link-up play. Lautaro is much more... He has that goal-scoring instinct. Great in the box. Has a good shot. But Alvarez... Does he have that instinct within the box? No, but outside of the box, the link-up play and able to drive with the ball, Alvarez is better than Lautaro. So for this sort of tournament and with these players, I think Alvarez is the guy. But it's going to be a headache for Scaloni. Which one of these two should start? And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Who should start for Argentina at the Copa America? Is it time now, people? Is it going to be the last one? He's got nothing else to prove. This is like a free hit. It's a free hit. It's like taking an uppercut from Anthony Joshua. You got nothing to lose. You got nothing to lose, Messi. He's done everything, people. See, if he had not won a World Cup or Copa America, we would have a totally different conversation around this Copa America, where it's like, if you don't do it now, you're done. You're done. But that is not the narrative. The narrative is, can he just add more silverware? If anybody in the comments down below are going to deny Messi's ability, just unsubscribe from this channel, please. Unsubscribe. I don't need delusional takes. I want football takes. Messi for Argentina shows up. Yes, you could say 2015, 2016, he didn't show up. Look at the World Cup in 2014. But for this Copa America, there's nothing really to say. Just enjoy yourself. I think that's going to be the message that he will tell to himself and tell to the teammates. Enjoy it. They have no pressure to... Obviously, there's pressure to win, but there's not that huge burden or they're got to carry the whole of the country like, hey, guys, we have to win, but we feel the pressure. No. It's relaxed. He's in Miami Beach. He's looking at all the BBLs on the beach. He's like, man, this is wild, Miami. And what Miami's a wild place. He's like, cool. Let's just go play in Miami. Let's play with the national team. We'll play against Canada. We'll play against Chile. We'll be fine. He's going to have such a relaxed mind. Obviously, with the MLS season, and he's currently got an injury at the time of recording. I don't think the injuries are going to... He knows his body. And I think Inter Miami know as well. They cannot mess it up. Basically, they know he's the biggest marketing tool for the MLS and for Miami. So if he's injured, that hurts the business. You need him to be fit, be 100% when he comes back, right? They're not going to rush him back. They will not do it. So I believe Messi will play at this Copa America. The question is, will it be his last one? I don't think so. I have a funny feeling he's still going to play at that World Cup in 2026. The lucrative deal he did with the MLS and all the marketing, it just screams to me that he's just going to save himself for that World Cup in 2026. And after that, he retires. So for this Copa America, enjoy it. Because this is going to be the last Copa America for the greatest player of all time, Lionel Messi. And we're all going to enjoy it as people. Now, this is the formation and nothing really changes here. And I don't think it really changes with the personnel. But I just kind of have a deep dive of the players. So obviously Martinez, one of the best goalkeepers in international football. He's going to start. Two center backs, of course, Cuti Romero and Otamendi, they will be starting. Now, the two fullbacks are going to be the sort of question mark. Are you going to go with Tagliafico and Molina? I think so. I think that's what Scaloni is going to do. I got to highlight a player, though, Valentin Barco. He's got to get some minutes. I love the kid. I think he's an absolute baller. Valentin Barco. Will he start? Doubt it. Will he get minutes? Hopefully we see it, because he is going to be the future of the Argentina national team at the left back position. And then right back, yeah, I think it's going to be Molina. As usual, midfield, we already kind of discussed it. I already gave my thoughts. And the three forwards, Messi, Alvarez, Di Maria. No questions asked. No questions. No questions. The only question mark, Alvarez or Lautaro. That's it. So, when you look at the lineup, you're like, nothing needs to change. Nothing. Obviously, there's Gonzalez in this lineup, but Gonzalez can be an impact sub, and he's been very good with Fiorentina. I think that's a good tool to have. Obviously, you have other players like Paredes, you have Lo Celso, you have Garnacho. So, you see, there's a new sort of crop of ballers coming through for the Argentinian national team. Do we expect any surprises with the lineup? No. I don't think there's going to be any surprises. It's going to be like this, and the star is, of course, Messi, but then the midfield has to do its work and allow those forward players to flourish. And we saw Molina coming up clutch, Tagliafico doing his work down the left side. It's perfectly balanced, and Scaloni knows, I don't need to tinker with anything. No, don't be a mad chemist. Just be a good chemist, stick to your job. And that's what Scaloni is going to do. Doesn't need to change anything. But everybody, let me know your thoughts. Would you change anything with the starting lineup for Argentina? I don't think there's really much to change. No, nothing much to change. So, what are going to be the expectations for this team, and what do I predict for Argentina? This is their group. Now, this group is 9 points out of 9. If they don't get 9 points, that's an embarrassment. I'm sorry. I'm going to talk more about Peru, Chile, and Canada in their separate videos. Argentina will walk this group. Yes, the emotional game and rivalry with Chile, they should still beat them. Peru, we know Peru, Canada, I mean, they're linked to Frank Lampard. Oh, can you imagine if Frank Lampard manages against Argentina? I'm going to die. I'm going to die. But anyways, they're going to finish first in this group. Then, they're going to play second place in Group B with Jamaica, Ecuador, Venezuela, and Mexico. They're going to walk any of those teams. Semi-final, they're going to walk it as well. The path for Argentina to the final is an absolute cakewalk. It is such a cakewalk. They will easily win the group. They should be easily making it. Yes, they're going to face some tough times, and we saw that in the World Cup, losing to Saudi Arabia, having a difficult game against Australia and Netherlands. It's not going to be easy, but I still expect Argentina to make it to the final. Now, the question is, will they win it? My prediction is, I think Argentina will win number 16 and the 16th Copa America. Who they play in that final, you will see later in the previews. But Argentina, they're going to be favorites for this Copa America, and they know that. If they already felt pressure by, we have to win, that's even more pressure. This pressure is like, okay, cool, we got expectation, we just got to deliver. Back in 2021, it's more like, you have to do it now. It's now or never. Same thing with the World Cup. This time around, it's not a dilemma of it's now or never. It's now of, okay, cool. We just play our game, and we'll see where the chips fall. But my prediction is, Argentina will win another Copa America. Let me know your thoughts, people. Are Argentina going to win another Copa America? Messi adds another international tournament to his legacy? Or do you think something weird could happen? But thank you all for watching. That is the first preview of the Copa America. Next up is La Roja, Chile. So I think we're going to have an interesting discussion with that team as well. But everybody, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And I hope you guys enjoyed this series. We're going to have a lot of videos heading into the Copa America predictions, previews, looking at players to watch out for. So you want Copa America content? And also, if you guys like Euro content, I've been doing some previews for nations as well for the Euros. We got you all covered here on the Michael Talks Football channel. Have a beautiful day. Stay safe in this crazy world. And until next time, adios.
Explain something.